Hello everyone and welcome back for another video on the Radiator Springs Network channel. As I've promised, I will be doing single reviews on the respective episodes of the brand new series Cars on the Road, exclusively streaming. I chose to start with Lights Out, the second episode of the show, which is my favorite along with B-Movie and Getting Hitched, and was both directed and written by Steve Purcell. We will talk about the plot first. Yeah, so it's raining when Lightning and Mater are on the road, so they search for a place to stay and ultimately reached Destiny Hotel, where they are welcomed by a spooky Hirsch that frightens Mater. However, he falls asleep, whereas Lightning, who was relaxed at first, is awake and hears some voices. He follows them as they are calling his name, and there is a lot of ghost activity, so he reaches two girls at the end of a corridor, tries to escape, enters a room of dancing cars, and ultimately there's a coffin-like ghost who is chasing after him. And in the end, Mater is totally satisfied when they are leaving the hotel and resists on Lightning to choose the places to sleep in the future. However, Lightning is not convinced of that, and then the lady at the reception looks over to a painting where you can see Randy the Hirsch, who was the founder of the hotel and seemingly scares the guests from time to time. In this episode there are quite a few references and Easter eggs to other movies. So first of all, the unintentional, almost forced sleepover at the hotel is similar to The Haunted Mansion, another Disney film, and then you have a lot of references to the 1980 horror film The Shining. So when Lightning comes around the corner, he can see the word race car that is written on a door and is reflected in the mirror. So in The Shining it was the word red rum, which reads murder from the other side. But then the two girls he's meeting are alluding to the Grady twins of The Shining, and then you can see that Lightning tries to escape through the elevator, and then there is antifreeze coming out, and in the original movie you had a lot of blood. Yeah, what I really liked about this episode is the humor. So it's actually the major base of all the action going on there. You have Mater alluding to the rain at the beginning, whereas Lightning is laid back as the sun is shining. However, it comes true what Mater has promised, and both of them are kind of angry. And Lightning says, okay, don't say it, but Mater says, I will say it. And this is actually so funny to see this little dispute between the two. What is really even better is that McQueen is totally happy about finding that hotel, although it looks totally creepy. And then you have that twist. Mater was frightened, but then he's the one to sleep calmly, whereas Lightning is frightened. Then I really enjoyed how the ghosts are teasing him. So they come out of the paintings on the wall and come after him, and as soon as he turns around, they are gone. Then you have these cars dancing in a room. Obviously, the most funny moment is when Lightning tries to turn around within the narrow corridor where the Grady twins are flying, because he hits the wall and it takes a lot of time for him ultimately to turn around, although he could have simply jumped. He could also have driven backwards to the next corner and then try to turn around. However, he doesn't. And this is so silly and so hilarious to watch. So I really enjoyed that moment. Then you have the antifreeze fluting out of the elevator. Yeah, then he is invited to the party of dancing ghosts. There's even a tractor, and then this coffin-like ghost car, which is totally jokey, funny, and simply hilarious. Just because it is laughing so much and it is really enjoying to chase after him. It tries to pull away the carpet so that McQueen is driving, but he's not getting forward, and ultimately that nightmare is ending and Lightning tries to sleep. I don't know if he even was able to catch some hours to sleep. And in the end, both characters, McQueen and Mater, have totally different perceptions of the hotel, and you have that hook with Randy in the end. And I think these are already the main points why Lights Out is one of my favorite episodes. Although it is rather short with about 7 minutes, it is totally entertaining, amusing, and funny. You have some spooky appearances like the Grady twins, who then start to get dented and turn into their ghost appearances. They get red eyes, and you have some creepy music playing. And I think everything in this episode is matched perfectly and arranged in a good way. And when I thought about the length of the respective episodes, I was quite convinced that Lights Out would have become boring if it was much longer. And if an episode manages to convince, although being short, I guess it is a good one. So you have nice character work, amazing humor in this one, and I totally recommend watching it. I don't know if there is actually much more to talk about, so thank you very much for watching and see you on next time.